Morning, folks. How are we doing? Back here again with Amberlynn Reid. This one is called Having Lung Problems, Discrimination in Healthcare, and Easy Smoothie Recipe. That was like tonal whiplash right at the end. It's just like, yeah, my mom died and my brother died, but I got a sandwich. It doesn't really fit with the rest there. I think everyone knows. Like, okay, look, I have heard about the Destiny phone call. I haven't seen it yet. I went and had a look because I was like, oh, Amber just posted up a new video when I just got back from work. What great timing. Maybe I should just quickly do, oh god, this is going to be stupid. Oh, I probably should watch the Destiny thing. And then I looked and the Destiny thing's like 2.5 hours long. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what, I'm not going to do the Destiny thing today. I'll do the Destiny thing at some point, which, as you guys know, will be me watching at 2 times speed. And I'll just kind of sum it up for you guys. You really care. However, for those not in the know, Destiny phoned Amberlynn. Amber apparently thought they were like not live anymore, even though like she could literally just like look. So I don't really get that, but cool, 100%, whatever. And then apparently was just like a lunatic during it. And yes, now the hello Gruber. I know, I have chicken again, but I'm not going to eat it on stream this time. I know, yeah, you're getting very close to my chicken. I'm going to move it to the other side here. Yeah. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? You're going to do nothing. She's just standing here now. She's just standing here looking dumb. She's a good girl. So I think everyone knows that she has been caught out. She looks bad. She looks abusive. Everything like that. Based on what I've heard. And immediately we have, guys, I have lung problems. I'm being discriminated against. It's all blocking, shield, whatever. It's 17.5 minutes long. It's 1.25 speed. Let us just get straight into it, folks.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to a new vlog. I just opened the blinds. Holy bright. Hi. What, babe?
Thank you. I literally noticed I didn't really need the commentary for that bit, but I do mucho appreciado it.
So, today is day 5 of no takeout. And I am being a successful queen.
I guess so.
I am still fasting. I didn't upload yesterday. I'm not doing like daily uploads, but like I still want to give you guys.
You uploaded for like 7 days in a row. Oh my god, do you know what? This is the first video that she hasn't been stuffing something in her mouth as well. I just realized that. Very impressive, Amber. Do you know what? You've really changed my. She looks like Mr. Toad here. Holy fuck. Because a lot of times when I talk, I'm just kind of just looking around the room just when I'm talking here. Sometimes I'm looking at Goober over there. Fucking Goober was sitting there watching Squeaker and Chonker, and they were having Mortal Kombat on the cat tower. It was fantastic. It was a great sight. And I just looked over, and then I saw our god here with the fucking the extra thick chin with 4 C's. She got the toad mouth going on. She's got a bit of staining in the corner of her lip there. Beautiful. Sorry.
As many updates as possible. So, as you guys remember last year, like I went through this whole lung thing where I got so many different diagnoses. Is that a word?
Yeah, didn't you not like get loads of different diagnoses? Didn't you get like people saying, oh, we think it might be this, here, go and do that scan, and then she would come on and goes, guys, I've been told I have this, and then she'd go and do the scan that she was told to get to check, and it wasn't that, and she's like, the hospital lied to me. I was like, no bro, that's literally, that's how they do a diagnosis. They diagnose something and they check it. That's kind of what they do. It's a whole process. It's starting. That whole nonsense she was talking about was like October, November time, I think. I remember because it's actually what got me into her, because I was watching Foodie Beauty's whole self-immolation thing, and I was just like, you know what, I'll check out Amber. I can't remember why exactly I was checking out Amber, but it was during the middle of that hype, and she was like clickbaiting, she has cancer and everything like that, and it got me interested in her, because I like manipulators, I like people who pretend to be victims constantly, and I like liars. I think they're very fascinating.
These are the ones I got.
Yeah, sure.
Cancer was thrown around a lot by professionals.
By you, mainly. By you. Several times. You several times. Like you. Fucking, okay, cool. God, when she got the potential cancer, like, because, you know, if you guys have ever been here, like, you will, like, ask, what could it possibly be? They will generally list it off to you, because doctors like to set expectations and say, it could be this, it could be this, it could be something as simple as this, it could be something as simple as this, however, it could be this. As such, we do want to do some additional tests. That's what happens. Amber's like, she hears, like, could be the cold, it could be your fat, it could be your fat, it could be you're really fat, it could be like, holy shit, girl, can you stop eating whilst I'm talking to you? Or it could be cancer. She's like, what? And she spits out the bagel she's eating and goes, cancer? That's how I imagined. That's my headcanon for the event.
That wasn't a diagnosis, but it was thrown around, so that freaked me out, obviously, because I've had cancer before. Collapsed lung.
Yeah, sure. Okay, firstly, collapsed lungs are very fucking obvious. I'm my hands up here as someone who had one. They're quite obvious. I've seen the X-ray there. I was like, holy fuck, that looks mental. I'm sorry. This is the woman who, like, when she was on, like, she's taking, what was it? It's like a new medication or a new fat loss supplement or something like that. And I remember it because she had, like, risk of cancer in the title and her looking sad in the thumbnail. And it was like her reading the potential side effects of this new medication she was taking. And one of them was, like, cancer. And that was it. That was the only mention of cancer the entire video, was her reading possible side effects for medication that she was on, and she put it in the fucking title. This bitch can't fucking go out and be like, oh my god, guys, they scared me by talking about cancer. You got a hard on at the idea of cancer because it makes you actually slightly more of a fucking victim.
Then it was an impartial collapsed lung. Blood clot, or several blood clots.
You're aware of collapsed lung and like a partial, not impartial, but a partial collapsed lung, or they're pretty much the same. It's like a collapsed lung. You know, it is more or less the same thing. It just depends how much of a collapse there is, because you can have like a tiny part collapse, you can have the bottom collapse, you can have 2/3 collapse. You can have lots of different like variation stages of collapse. It can start really easy and then get slowly worse as the fluid fills. It's a standard enough thing.
Fluid on my lung. Yep. Fluid on the outside of my lung, and pneumonia.
A lot of those are like quite similar, because generally like fluid in your lung causes a collapsed lung or a partial collapsed lung. Fluid around the lung also can cause that too. These aren't like it's not like she went in there with breathing problems and they're like ingrown toenail, boom, there you go, and like shouted Yahtzee and then threw some dice in the fucking air. Like it was all like, oh, it could be this, it could be this, it could be this, and it's like all slight variations of more or less the same thing. I don't get this fucking like bullshit victimhood. Well, I do. It's because she's trying to cover up for the Destiny thing, but still, it's fucking pathetic.
So all of those things can't be happening at once. I mean, who knows?
They literally can. Spoiler, guys. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here about the old potato. I had a collapsed lung. I had fluid in the lung, fluid around the lung, blood clots. I had a lot of things. COVID hit me really bad. I was very, very sick. It can happen. Like, she's just uneducated about this. This is why I find this storyline pretty funny. Maybe that's why I got into it, because she was talking about this shit, and I was like, hey, I'm not long out of hospital from having all this shit, you know? So maybe that's partly what connected me to her, and I thought it was a wee bit funny. But yeah, she's just entirely fucking uneducated here. For her talking about how she's a doctor in another life, and she's so smart and knows so much about medical science and shit like that, and how she's an advocate for herself, she's really fucking stupid if she doesn't know you can have fluid in the lung and a collapsed lung. It's like, yeah, you can.
Could be. But they were all like diagnosed and then undiagnosed multiple times. And I remember taking a set of antibiotics. My lung was better for months, for a hot minute. So obviously putting two and two together, putting two and two together,
she's such a quirky, dainty queen. Do you know what the thing is? She's left out a whole bunch of shit from the positive diagnosis. One of them was like a pulled muscle. Because I remember, that's all I remembered. And I used to repeat that for ages. It's like, she did all this fucking health scare shit where she was pretending she had cancer. And it turned out it was like a fucking pulled muscle or something like that. She then finally settled on it potentially being like pneumonia or something like that. She was all over the fucking place. But it was her all over the place with it. Like a doctor will tell you, we think it might be this, and they will just do tests. That's how doctors work. She just decided it was one of them and just ran with it. Just like how suddenly she's like, guys, I have pneumonia again, by the way. Oh, black lung. It was just like, okay. And then she starts like blowing up balloons and everything like that, and apparently working out again. And there's been no change to her breathing whatsoever.
Doctor was like, okay, so since your lung got better, like completely better with antibiotics, then I'm going to go ahead and assume it was pneumonia. So that is what we assumed.
Yeah. I also don't think that's how the doctor worked. Where she's like, I don't know, like my fucking something, I don't know. Like, I think they would have been like, yeah, okay, it appeared to be like a lung infection or something like that. Sorry, chest infection or something like that. They wouldn't just go, I'm fucking, I don't know, I think you're better or something, I don't know. Like, fuck off. Just fuck off. Like, this is the advocate who apparently was talking to the head of the hospital and shit like that. And she's away with it going like, I think the doctor thought it might be this or something. I don't know. And then that's the end of the story.
But it started happening again a couple months ago.
Sure, okay.
So, obviously, my doctor assumed again, okay, well, I guess you have pneumonia again. I got put on again.
Oh my god, fuck, I can't wait. Oh, no, you're the one who told us you had pneumonia again. You're the one who told us you had acute pneumonia. Because your doctor told you because you'd had pneumonia previously, you were likely going to re-get it, which I don't think that's how it works. I haven't re-got pneumonia after my little stint, like, so I don't think that's true, but who fucking knows? That bit could be true.
Antibiotics, and I noticed that the antibiotics helped a little bit. But it didn't go away. In the last like week or so, I'd say it's starting to get like bad again.
Yeah.
And
oh my god, that's like that weirdly correlates with you like making lots of videos and not having any breathing issues like whatsoever during them. That's like really suspicious. It's so bad that it suddenly got really bad, you know, retroactively a week ago when the Destiny thing happened. That's crazy that life works like that sometimes, guys. But you know, God works in mysterious ways and all that.
I woke up today and my lung hurt really bad. So I don't want any like doctors in the comments. I'm not even gonna read it, to be honest.
Maybe just don't like talk about it then if you don't want anyone's opinion on it. Like this is just fucking stupid.
I don't read the comments. It's just too
yeah.
much for
Okay.
me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I don't want like any advice. I don't want anything like that. I'm just kind of.
I don't want any advice or for anyone to leave comments. Which, by the way, I don't read, so I don't know if you do or not. It's like then why ask people not to leave the comments if you don't read them? It should make no difference to you if people leave those comments or not.
Sharing my experience because this is like something pretty hardcore that's going on.
No, it's not.
And I'm like riddled with
really
anxiety.
not.
But my symptoms
I'm like riddled with like anxiety, guys. Like I have like the anxiety. Like oh my god, mentals are scary. Is scary. I can't remember that fucking quote. Sorry, guys. Cream cheese is like a shimmer to an outlet. I'll get down pat every fucking time. But I don't remember the mentals is scary. I think that's it. Like, I can't remember. You don't come across anxious. You don't come across nervous. You've suddenly brought this up because of the Destiny situation. It's really, really fucking blatant. It's kind of cringe. So I don't know. Maybe just move on from this.
Like I'm a little bit more out of breath than usual. When
Yeah,
I breathe
evidently.
in, it hurts. But like my lung hurts. It's like a sharp pain, and also it feels like it rattles.
Okay.
It's hard to find like a descriptive word for that.
It's almost like you're just like trying to like pretend that you have pneumonia or something like that because like a pain in your lung could be like literally like you know like anything. Cool, 100%. Fantastic. Just go to the thanks for updating us. Maybe just go to the fucking doctors again.
It's just really hard to explain, and for like a minute there, it was like it only hurt when I was breathing in deep, and now I notice that I'm not needing to breathe in deep for me to.
Yeah, it's weird. It seems like you're breathing absolutely fine here, and you're not like holding your chest in pain or anything like that when you're taking breaths. So I don't know what we're doing here.
Feel the discomfort and slight pain. So unfortunately, today's Sunday. And I don't want to go to the ER. I don't feel like this is really an emergency because this is something that I've been dealing with for so long. So tomorrow I have a few important calls to make. I want to call about my records because as you guys know, I recently got a chest x-ray done. So that was for weight loss surgery. And I know that I'm pretty sure that you can see my lungs in there. So I'm definitely...
Got a chest x-ray. I think you can see my lungs in there. I think, are the lungs in the chest? Might be. Find out in the next episode on Amber, MD, Medicine Woman. Beautiful. This is the kind of shit I need in my life at the start of a hard week.
Curious, like, what's going on? So I'm going to call and get my results for that. And then...
I love that she doesn't, like... I love that she thinks that doctors, like, look at her chest x-ray and are just like, huh, fuck, she's got a collapsed lung. Next patient, please, and just don't let her know. Amelia in her head, they're testing her for hernias that she didn't know existed and didn't know what a hernia was and just didn't tell her for months until she finally chased them up. Okay, all that shit. So it wouldn't surprise me in her fantasy world that's what doctors did.
I'm gonna call like a lung specialist. I know there's a word for it. It starts with a P. I'm not gonna like mispronounce or anything, so I'm not gonna go there. I've never been to like an actual lung specialist, but I think it's time. So I'm simply gonna call them to see if I need to be referred. Some specialists you need to be referred, and others you don't. So if I need to be referred,
maybe just wait for the X-ray. Maybe just wait for the X-ray or something like that. This is all smoke and shadows. It is just trying to smoke and mirrors. Is that what it is? Smoke and mirrors, smoke and shadows. Goober, help me. Nope, never mind. He's just looking at the chicken. Sorry. Smoke and mirrors. I'm going to go for smoke and mirrors. I think that's it. I think it's Harry Houdini kind of shit. Yeah, it is just all her trying to distract from the Destiny thing. It's kind of cringe.
I'm obviously going to talk to my primary care doctor,
Obviously.
who I have had for over a year now, and I love them so much. Like, they truly listen to me. And so if
Really?
I need, obviously...
Your primary care doctor would have been your doctor during this whole fiasco, because that was like October. So they would have been your primary doctor through that whole fiasco.
A reference, I'm going to make that appointment with my doctor. So tomorrow I do have some important
Amazing.
phone calls to make, because I do want to, like, I want just like a final answer. To not know what's wrong with me is very worrisome, obviously. And
Okay. Guys, I'm not a doctor here. But I will diagnose unprofessionally what is wrong with you. Bitch, you're 540 pounds. There you go. That's my TED Talk, guys. Thank you very much for coming.
and I don't like it. I don't like the way it feels. Like, you need your lungs. Lungs are important, and it's not something that
Guys, you need your lungs. Lungs are important. That's just like G.I. Joe, like, the fucking more you know pop up there, whatever the fuck that was. Oh my god, thank you. Thanks, Amber. I appreciated that. You know, I did flunk biology, you know, like in kindergarten when they taught me that, so I'm glad I finally fucking got it.
that's like out of sight, out of mind, because unfortunately I am constantly breathing. Like, every second you take a breath, you know? So it's like,
She's so fucking stupid. This is embarrassing. It is embarrassing, especially because, like, she's not, like, breathing, like, harsh or anything like that, or taking deep breaths, or flinching in anywhere when she takes a deep breath, or seeming breathless despite speaking consistently for 4 minutes and 15 seconds here. She hasn't seemed to struggle to breathe whatsoever during that entire time.
something that I'm constantly having to be reminded of, and I have a lot of health anxiety. I used to have really bad, like, hypochondria, and it sucks because
No. You? No. A dainty queen can't have hypochondria. Bitch, just lose the fucking weight. If you had that much health anxiety, just lose the fucking weight. There you go. 95% of your fucking health issues will go away if you just lost the fucking weight. But admittedly, she doesn't want that. Because maybe she doesn't have hypochondria. Maybe she's fucking Munchausen's. Because this girl, she loves being a victim. I bet she loves being sick. Bet she loves the attention it gets her.
once having that, like, in the past, it, like, the whole thing with, like, my cancer, when I was diagnosed with that, like, my symptoms prior to, I had to keep fighting with myself, where I was like, am I just having health anxiety, or is it just hypochondria? Like, so I kind of feel like this is, like, in the same ballpark, where I'm sitting here like, am I going to be taken seriously? And when...
But that doesn't even make sense, because you blamed fucking Becky for that. You blamed your girlfriends for not taking you to the hospital, not taking it seriously, until it was, like, the worst thing ever. You're the one who said you went there constantly to, like, A&Es and GPs and everything like that, and they were always the one who was just like, you have a UTI. You're the one who claimed that. Now you're saying, like, oh, I didn't try because I was convinced I had health anxiety. Like, the stories don't match up.
am I going to be taken seriously? It's just hard, because there is also a lot of, like, discriminatory stuff with, like...
Discriminatory? Is there discrimination against fat people in healthcare? Yes, certainly. But the biggest issue is, people like Amberlynn perpetuate that. They are the problem. People like her, who are like 540 pounds, who don't really, like, try and fix themselves in any way, and show up at A&E for a fucking fart that went sideways, they are the type of person who, when a doctor sees them, go like, oh, for fuck's sake, another fat ass coming in here. Thanks for wasting my time. Yeah, what is it? Oh, you're out of breath. You're out of breath. Well, what were you doing when you walked up some stairs? Okay. Do you often walk? No, you don't look like you often walk upstairs. Okay, so you're just really fat. Fantastic. And then, like, 1 in 1,000 of those people might actually have a fucking issue. Like, bro, maybe take this as, like, an example. But, you know what, actually, maybe I should just lose the weight. Maybe I should just lose the weight instead of just constantly going and just wasting people's time by just constantly assuming I have fucking health issues.
Morbidly obese people, especially, like, super morbidly obese people, and I've seen it firsthand as someone who once was in the low 300s. I got treated so much better, and now someone who is in the 500s, I feel like I just don't get taken seriously, and I know a lot of people
Yeah, it's because you're 530 pounds and you're walking in saying it's hard to breathe, and they look at you and go like, yes, it is. And then you just, like, stare blankly at them and go like, yeah, it is. Are you gonna finish that? Are you gonna finish that sandwich? It's like, I just took it out of the box. Yeah, but are you gonna finish it? That. That was probably a part. I think I might have slipped right into the slightly too mean category there. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's ridiculous. You know what, if you have health anxiety and you're constantly worried about your health, maybe you should lose weight, because you clearly aren't constantly worried about your health, because if you were, you'd lose weight. There you go, it really is as simple as that. Yes, is there discrimination against large people? Do they get taken less seriously when they go in? Yes. But the biggest problem is because people like that show up all the fucking time for pretty much any issue, because they always think it's something major, because their body just thinks it's something major, because they are generally so unhealthy, and it could be something as like simple as having gas, and they feel like they're gonna fucking die. Maybe just lose the weight and people actually would take you more seriously. And that's not a fat phobic thing. That is you're the one constantly worried about your health and dying. You're the one who said you started this weight loss journey because if you didn't, by the end of this year, you might be dead. You're the one who said all that, and now here we are. 6 months in, we're halfway through this fucking journey. It looks like you've quit weight loss surgery, and now you're worried that you might be dying. Bro, I don't know, maybe try a little bit harder. You're heavier than you were at the start of the fucking year.
Experience that, and even Dr. Now from 600 Pound Life admits that there is discrimination in healthcare for
no one won't admit that. It's obvious. Do you know who there's also discrimination against? Smokers. You know those people you like to fucking shit on all the time and try and be like, well, people don't criticize smokers. Oh, they do. I used to be a smoker. I can go in for any one of my fucking respiratory leg appointments, and I will always have people go like, so, smoking? Are you smoking? You smoking? Have you started smoking again? Are you smoking? And it's like, bro, no. No, I haven't smoked. I have not smoked. I do apologize. It happens. It just happens. I'm sorry. It just happens. Fucking, I guarantee 7 foot tall fuckers when they walk in, people will just assume, it's like, oh, you got a knee pain. Well, you are 7 foot tall. I guarantee discrimination exists in pretty much every way, because discrimination exists in some form in basically everything when you don't fit the very standard average.
People who are my size. But I am very, very, very lucky that I have a doctor who is not like that at all. Like, they listen.
That doctor that you said you've had for a year now and they're wonderful was apparently your doctor during the whole health fiasco last year. What the fuck are you talking about?
Listen to me, and like I feel cared. I feel cared for by them. So I appreciate that so much, that I'm not fully in that situation.
Oh, this is amazing. I'm gonna skip this. This is so fucking boring now. She's repeating herself. I'm repeating myself. We're dunzos.
All right, you guys.
So I'm eating my chicken again here, and I had to stop because the last bit was her saying, This isn't just my opinion or anything like that. This is a fact because it's my opinion. And it's like, what? What? It's a fact that fat people get discriminated against because, in my opinion, we do. Fantastic. Fact is a 4-letter word. You think you could have spent the time to look it up?
About to eat, so I'm going to share with you what I'm eating. So majority of this.
It sucks to be a fat woman and no one takes me seriously. By the way, here's what I'm eating, guys. You want to see me eat some food? Perfect comedic timing there.
This does have mustard and
no, cottage cheese? Cottage cheese? We're skipping that.
And chicken sausage. So this is my plate.
This literally is like I'm having Vietnam fucking flashbacks anytime I hear cottage cheese. Now, it was just, it's literally same. It's like, here is the stuff, and it just shows her just biting it, staring at the camera and chewing. Someone did make a point though in the comment section, sorry, do not remember your name, but they said, have you noticed that, like, anytime she bites something healthy, you never see her swallow. It always jumps. She puts it in her mouth, starts chewing, crunching away at it, doing her whole feeder content thing, and then it always cuts. You never see her swallow. You never once see her swallow. And I was like, you're getting me here. You're pulling me into this conspiracy theory. I kind of like it. Let's go.
It's healthy, low calorie, colorful, and super satisfying. She's good. This is a healthy alternative to a milkshake. All right, because I want to save these bananas.
I don't care. I just don't want to see you package some fucking bananas to put in the freezer. She made a smoothie and sipped on it, and guess what, guys? It was great. It was basically like a 10 out of 10. It was the best thing ever. Oh my god, so amazing. It's obsessed with it.
All right.
This vlog is so... You know when I talked about like these two things and how this is like totally out of place? Well, actually, these two things are out of place because those two things were literally the same talk. So it was like 5 minutes, I think. Yeah, about 6 minutes. We'll go 6 minutes. 6 minutes before she started just doing feeder content, and then making milkshake content, and then bagging banana content, and then she talked about how there's a tornado coming. And by the way, guys, I'm really scared of the weather because I'm so scared. I'm really scared, guys. So I sit there and I watch someone live streaming the approaching weather because I'm scared of the weather. Doesn't sound like that makes any form of sense, but like, okay, and now we're here again. My guess, 6 and 2. 6 and 2 this time.
Okay, guys, let's do some.
It was 8 and 1. 8 and 1, by the way, guys. Sorry, I was totally off. I feel like I let the team down, the side down, the home team down, the home side down. I don't even know. I just finished with chicken there, and I'm on a chicken high here, guys. So I don't even know what I'm going for here. Christ, this is just terrible.
P.O. box. If you guys
oh
want to
no,
send me anything,
no, oh god, I
here's my
forgot.
P.O. box.
P.O. box. Should we? Maybe. What do you think? We'll see. We'll go for it. Bet it's an advert.
I just request, please do not send me any food. So
why are we still doing this? Also, you haven't mentioned this time that you're closing your P.O. box. I'm very suspicious of you there, Amber.
I don't want to show what I just got, but it's from Ellie, and her sister Katie is a huge fan.
Is it like a fucking super dildo or something? That's going to get you demonetized? Like, what the fuck is it?
It's a graduation party invitation. Oh, that's super cute. But unfortunately, it already happened. I opened this late. I'm so.
You get your P.O. box stuff like fairly frequently. I can't imagine that. I just imagine that she is just like, nah, I ain't leaving my house, bitch. I ain't leaving my fucking house.
Sorry, but I hope that you had a wonderful graduation, and thank you so much for the invitation.
Who the fuck would invite her? Look at the dead eye. She does not give a fuck about Ellie and her graduation. She's like, Ellie, go fuck yourself. Ellie, do you think you're better than me? Do you think you're better than me? Because you actually managed to finish school? Do you think you're better than me? Well, I'm going to a psychology course at night, kind of sometimes. You know, when I remember about it, or someone directly asks about it, and I go, oh yeah, definitely, I'm still doing that. Yeah, well, I'll have a degree soon too, Ellie, so suck a fucking dick. She just doesn't give a shit. But who would invite her to a graduation? That'd be kind of weird.
So Amy wrote me a really long letter.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot. I don't care.
So I am super excited to announce.
Oh god, not the fucking tarot cards. No! She got a pile of stickers, and she got a bullet journal. And I 100% think she just bought them for herself. And if not, why would you send her like fucking 300 stickers? Like, what the fuck what do you think she's gonna do with them? Is she gonna just put them in the pile with the other 10,000 stickers she been fucking sent? I don't get it. I don't get stickers. I order from online stores. Like, if you order from like nerdy online stores, they send stickers a lot. I don't entirely understand why, but they just send stickers, and I look at it and go like, okay, the fuck am I meant to do with this? Like, am I meant to just put it on my wall, or like, what the it's a sticker. I'm not 12. I'm not 12. I don't have a book to stick it on or anything like that. I don't have a home economics book to stick it in. I don't fucking know. It just seems so weird to me. Are we gonna get a reading? We're gonna get a reading. Is there a reading you can get in tarot card which says you have pneumonia?
That my
Is it like 3 of Swords reversed? You have pneumonia.
tarot cards did come in the mail today.
Amazing.
I'm gonna open them.
I can't wait.
Off a camera.
Okay.
Learn
why?
a little bit, read a little bit about it, because there is a book in here. I just wanted to show you that I finally got them.
Wow.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to get into this.
Same.
So I haven't like opened the cards yet, but I wanted to read some of the book first.
Okay.
In the first paragraph, if you have this guidebook in your hands.
I'm sorry. Remember the way she did that book review where she was like 15 pages into it and she was giving it like a 5-star review, and it's like, bro, you're like 15 pages into it. The main character hasn't even stretched her fucking legs yet. Can you not? She's giving her a fucking update on this 1 paragraph into this.
You're answering a call to connect with your intuitive wisdom. It's time to explore, find, and reconnect with a divinatory art.
Those are just a lot of words, and I think if you put them together, they might actually form a sentence. What the fuck? That is pure word salad. Like I said, guys, if you watch the last video, you know I think all this is fucking nonsense. But bro, guys, if you breathe on the celestial body, the moon in retrograde will cup you in the sword of Damocles. 100%.
That resonates with you. So
yeah,
I'm really excited. I'm gonna give some of this a read.
That sounded
even
fucking
Feline's
stupid.
excited to see the cards, so that makes me.
Wow, that makes me even more excited to know that the disembodied voice of your potential girlfriend gives a fuck. Glad someone here does.
Happy. So, update on my tarot.
Yeah.
My first one I ever did, like first beforehand, I wanted to look at each card, kind of connect with them and stuff. But the first reading, I decided to.
She makes it sound like it's a fucking cloud cards from like card captors or something like that. Like she's fucking connecting with them. She's gonna summon their fucking powers. Could you not have shown us like, oh, the first time I ever did them, guys, it's like, why didn't you show us? Why didn't you film that? That's actually fucking content.
Do was a past, present, and future. So I pulled a card for each one, and the present and future, like, definitely clicked with me. I felt something with that. The past one didn't. So yeah, I feel like that was a satisfying situation type deal. I enjoyed it, but I hope that my next reading
Why the fuck are you being so vague? I don't even give a shit about... Really, Goober? Do you give a shit? Do you? Are you upset that I'm insulting tarots? Okay, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I like Persona as well. I know they're not the same. The Arcana are probably different to the tarots. I don't know. I play Persona. I play Persona. Goober's a big fan. Big fan indeed. I don't know. Why are you being so vague about this? Like, it's not like a secret. It's not like you're blowing out your birthday fucking candles or something like that. I'd be like, oh, if I tell you what my wish is, it won't come true. I'm pretty sure you can tell me what the fuck was on your tarot reading. You know, oh, I got a certain card for the past, and I wasn't sure. But then I got a certain different other card in a certain different other position for the present, and I was like, yep, yep, And then I got a different, other, separate, different, even differenter card. I know I'm making fun of it. I'm not going to stop making... There's no chicken left! Believe me. Just, I don't know, maybe just tell us. I'm sure, like, the people in your audience, because she pretends, like, oh, lots of people talk to me about tarot. Maybe the people in your audience actually give a shit and would be interested in finding out. There is literally no chicken left. Yeah, be as sad as you want, there's no chicken left here. She's, like, crawling into my lap. The plate's on the other side of the table. It's on the other side of the table. You're going the long way around.
To feel more connected with the cards more. I mean, 2 out of 3 cards, that's actually pretty good, so yeah.
I tried to think of a joke there for 2 or 3 weight loss attempts successful, and I was like, there wasn't that many. There was not that many.
10 out of 10, recommend. And all the cards are super cute and like inviting, and I don't know, I feel like I picked a really good tarot card
They
deck.
look like shit.
And now Feline wants to get her own deck, so I think that's cute.
Wow. Oh my god, it's lightning and thunders and such, which is very cool, by the way. Yeah, not really my bag. Tarot isn't really my bag. If I got tarot cards, I'd probably get, like, more, like, traditional ones. I think I'd get, like, more, like, traditional looking ones. I wouldn't get, like, the Whammon Power, Fierce Whammon Queen tarot card deck that she got. But that very much is her aesthetic, so it makes sense that she would get that. Like... I don't know. And by the way, I don't. If you like tarot, fucking work away. I don't even pretend to give a shit. You do you. It does not bother me in the slightest if people actually like tarot or think it works. Whatever works for you, fucking go for it. I watch VTubers. One of my favorite VTubers. She does tarot card readings. I don't give a fuck. Yep, that is Rain. Thank you for the commentary. Okay, there we go. How y'all doing, guys? Do some Rain ASMR. This better not go on forever. Oh my god, it doesn't. Thank god. Okay.
I sadly just dropped you guys. Are you guys still working? Hello? Are you there?
She's like quirky, and it's like quirky because she has lung problems, guys. You know, like as you saw with all the deep breathing and struggling to breathe she's done throughout this video.
Time, folks.
What time is it?
Me and this weather, we don't connect. We are not friends.
Okay.
We are enemies.
Okay.
It is only getting worse out there, and it's supposed to be like this for the next...
Sure. Hey, Squeaker. Come here,
2.5 hours.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, I hate it. Lightning like that, like, I used to live in Oklahoma. I haven't...
She doesn't, like... This is the biggest problem with Amber. Is that she's just such a fake person that when she's discussing this anxiety that she brings up every single time that there is lightning and... that there is lightning and rain and everything like that, she doesn't ever come across like she's even close to anxious. She doesn't come across like she gives a shit. At all.
Seen lightning like that since I lived here. So I have a security camera, obviously. I have a couple of them. And so I get like alerts on my phone.
Just in case the trolls come. Those fucking haters. In case someone tries to get a picture of Feline again. Those little fuckers.
And someone nearby just said, is there weather sirens? Oh, God. I mean, I haven't heard any.
Okay. Oh my god, the quirk is unbearable, guys. Can you contain the quirkiness? It's just a fucking... We're at this, like, this is pure cringe level of, oh my god, tee-hee, aren't I cute and dainty and so quirky, guys? Not really endearing in any shape or form. Probably gonna skip it. Might see you guys at the end of the video.
So people are asking how many hours am I sleeping during my...
I don't care. Very weirdly, she just randomly said, "Oh my god, there's sirens and the tornadoes are coming, and oh my god, I'm sure like scared, and I'm hiding in my cupboard, and I'm gonna get the animals now and hiding in my cupboard, seemingly forgetting Feline exists," which was kind of funny. And then just like the next cut was, "There actually wasn't a tornado, guys. I'm okay. I just wanted to update you that I'm okay, guys." It's like, yeah, I know. I'm watching this pre-recorded vlog. I didn't think the ghost of Amberlynn had fucking uploaded it. Like, was that really necessary? I'm sorry, it's just cringe. Okay, so this is her sleep. What the fuck? What number is that meant to be? Oh, those are dots. Why are the dots different than those dots? Like I thought those that was an 8. I thought it was just like a really small 8 written there, and I was like, why the fuck is it 5,822?
Fast, and I just want to use an example of
Meow.
the other night where I started my fast at 12:34 a.m.
Which night are you talking about here? Because every single fast I've seen so far has been like 2 a.m. This is like the earliest your fast is, so like just don't. Also, maybe just don't fix your sleep schedule.
And I stopped my fast at 5:22 p.m.
Okay.
I fell asleep.
Why, like, you have like an app that records this information, so why have we got like this shit? I don't know, which is why have we got this shit? Why is it written awkwardly like across your journal to take up like maximum amount of room? Is it because you have 6,000 of these fucking journals and you're like, I just need to find a reason to fucking use them? Hello, I'm talking right up your butthole. You're just trying to find a reason to just use your journals as by wasting as much space as fucking possible?
At 4, and I woke up at 11. So as you can see here, I counted how many hours. 4, da-da-da-da. So.
Fucking rinse Jester, if you're watching this, you can't take a piss out of me for my math anymore.
I fasted for 16 hours and 48 minutes.
Oh my god, are we doing a dramatic reveal?
7, so I was awake for 9 of the fasting hours. 3.5 of that was before I went to bed, and 6.5 of it.
What the fuck is this? Like, what? What the fuck? What is this nonsense?
It was after I woke up. So a lot of people were asking about that, so I just wanted to clarify for y'all.
No one was.
So my battery is about to die on my camera, so I do want to end this vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, you couldn't possibly just like charge or anything. How would I even describe this vlog? Like, really bad, really bad. That's like hyphenated. That's the word that comes to mind. Yeah, it's just the lung problems, discrimination, healthcare thing is just nonsense. It is. She has no idea what she's talking about. She comes across as very uneducated on whatever she's pretending to have this time. It seems really fucking stupid. It's entirely based on Destiny getting her and showing her, making her look like a fucking dickhead, and now she's doing like full damage control. It's very obvious. It's very blatant, very cringe, all that kind of malarkey. Yeah, and then the rest of the video was just like literally fucking nonsense. It was like one of her normal like recent vlogs, which is just like, hey guys, watch me eat. Oh guys, cook with me. Oh, I'm just gonna talk about some random shit and throw out some fucking clothes and open a PO box. But like she just stuck an extra couple of minutes of just like boo-hoo, I'm a victim at the start of it, which seems like very, very fucking deliberate. Yeah, the one thing I do find suspicious, and I'm gonna be conspiracy theory here, guys. Okay, just looking back on this. Okay, so she's wearing this top throughout the whole thing, and she ends it at nighttime. But at the start of it is the fucking her sitting around wearing this, and she makes a big point. It's like, oh, I just opened the blinds, guys, to let the sun in, and it's like, okay, so that feels like this should, if we're going like chronologically, this should be at the start. But my suggestion is, because she's going to say, oh, I was talking about this before the Destiny thing even happened, guys. I was talking, see, it's the way it's at the start of my video, and that was like Sunday morning. Yeah, see, 100%. See, I can't be blamed whatsoever. Hi, Squeaker. Yeah, I know. I think this was maybe filmed on Monday morning, because she's still just wearing the same clothes she probably fucking slept in, and then she just stuck it at the front. That is my idea, because the opening the blinds, the pointing out over the sun, everything like that just feels a bit too weird. So that's gonna be my conspiracy theory. But gonna end the video here, guys. Hope you had a good one. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Bye bye.